Welcome to my art series where I'm going to draw each zodiac sign as an anime girl. Right now it's the end of Aries season, but that's still technically the beginning of the zodiac calendar. I'm going to go over some facts about astrology and then later get into the real fun stuff, the real, the characteristics, all the sweet pseudoscience we all know and love. Aries season begins from March the 20th to April the 19th. It begins when the sun enters the March equinox. This changes throughout the years by about 6 hours each year, but it's ultimately reset each leap year, which sets everything back about 18 hours. Aries is a cardinal sign, one of the 3 modalities of the zodiac. A modality being basically the position of the signs throughout the 4 seasons, cardinal being the beginning. Aries is associated with a ram, which is represented by Amun, an Egyptian god admired as king of the gods, and the golden fleeced ram Chrysomalos, who also had wings, by the way. He had a lot going on. Zeus eventually placed him in the heavens as a constellation. Aries' ruling planet is Mars. This means that Mars has the strongest influence over Aries. Now, as a disclaimer, this all comes from the perspective from the northern hemisphere, which is kind of devastating for us southern chads. There have been several revisions in this, changing some signs as planetary ruler to other, different planets. It's kind of disputed a lot though, through modern astrologists. They argue that they'd rather stay with the classic planets that the ancients recognized, but the other ones are saying, the times have changed, old man, get with it, and I kind of want to see that beef. I want to see those motherfuckers fight. Regardless, Aries' planet remains the same throughout all this as Mars. It's besties, isn't that cute? Aries' associated colour is red. I went with a nice burgundy colour here. Its associated element is fire. It is the first of the 3 fire signs. Aries has a positive polarity, which identifies its energy. Positive not in the typical sense that you would initially think of, but more like an electricity kind of way. It's more like active rather than inactive. Think like it's a yang instead of yin. Not necessarily good versus evil. That would be funny as hell though. I would love to see that people evil or good depending on the sign that they're born under. All fire and air signs have a positive polarity. The associated flower with Aries is the honeysuckle and thistle. Tulips are also supposedly included, but they're not as notorious as the former. People born under the Aries sign are associated with being passionate and competitive. Courageous people ready to forge a path for themselves. Honesty and a bluntness that can kind of come back to bite them in the ass. An impulsiveness that makes life feel more adventurous. A raring-to-go attitude that never wavers. It's full force or nothing, baby. A refreshing breath of life into a monotonous world. Personally, I associate a richness and strength to Aries personalities. There's something about it that makes me feel like that person is a fierce fire that offers warmth and protection in a cold and slow world. That being said, the fire's flames will lap at you, threatening to burn you if you disrespect it. Well, that's all I have time for. I hope you liked the video. I plan on doing more of these soon. Comment your sign below. I want to go into moon and rising signs too, but I don't really have the time for that in this video. Like and subscribe if you want. I don't fucking control you. Try to make someone smile today and be kind. Okay, bye.